Arthur Schopenhauer's timeless philosophical insights into human nature, life, relationships, and existential reflection. The wisdom contained here touches on many different aspects of life, including health, faith, wealth, fame, happiness, loneliness, wisdom, marriage, death, and the meaning of existence. Each of these concepts offers a source of deep thought and invites us to pause, reflect, and reevaluate our own experiences and choices. Let's explore these themes in their entirety, connecting them to our modern lives. 1. Health is the supreme blessing. Health is by far the most important of all the other blessings of life. A truly healthy beggar is happier than a sickly king. This quote sums up a truth that is often overlooked in our fast-paced world. Health is the foundation of happiness and well-being. No matter how much wealth, power, or fame a person has, without good health, these things are meaningless. This is a reminder that our physical and mental health should take precedence over material pursuits, for without it, all other forms of success are diminished. In modern life, where stress and unhealthy lifestyles are rampant, this principle should guide us to focus on living a balanced life, mindfulness, and self-care. 2. The fragility of trust. Whoever breaks trust once loses it forever. Trust is an essential pillar in any relationship, be it personal or professional. Once broken, it is almost impossible to fully restore it. This quote reminds us of the fragile and irreplaceable nature of trust, urging us to protect it with our actions and words. Today, when communication is instantaneous and often impersonal, trust can be more easily compromised, making the need for integrity all the more urgent. 3. The insatiable nature of wealth and fame. Wealth is like seawater. The more we drink, the thirstier we become. And so is fame. The pursuit of wealth and fame often leads to a never-ending cycle of desire. Both wealth and fame can provide temporary satisfaction, but they can also make a person crave insatiably, leading to a feeling of emptiness rather than fulfillment. The paradox here is that instead of bringing peace, these material pursuits often bring more anxiety and stress. This reflects the importance of seeking satisfaction within, rather than seeking external validation. 3. Lessons from loss. Loss teaches us the value of things. It is through loss, whether of a loved one, an opportunity, or a possession, that we realize the true value of what we once had. This profound truth underscores the importance of gratitude and living in the present. Only when something is gone do we often appreciate its significance. This insight can guide us to cherish our relationships, health, and time while we still have them. 5. The cost of conformity. We lose 3/4 of ourselves to be like everyone else. In the pursuit of conformity. Many of us sacrifice our true selves. Society often pressures individuals to conform to norms, expectations, and trends, leading to a loss of authenticity. As a result, we become bland versions of ourselves, living lives shaped by the expectations of others rather than our own values. In today's world, where social media amplifies the pressure to conform, this message reminds us to embrace our uniqueness and stay true to our core identity. 6. The perspective of youth and old age. From the perspective of youth, life is an endless future. From the perspective of old age, it is a very short past. Youth is often associated with a sense of invincibility and limitless opportunities, while old age brings with it a realization of how quickly time passes. The contrast between these perspectives serves as a reminder that time flies. We must live consciously, make choices that are consistent with our values and priorities, and act on our dreams while we still can. This emphasizes the importance of living with purpose at every stage of life. 7. The wisdom of solitude. A person can only be completely himself when he is alone. Solitude allows for reflection, creativity, and personal growth. While society often views loneliness negatively, this perception suggests that time alone is essential to becoming fully ourselves. In solitude, we are free from outside judgment, influence, and expectations. For those who embrace it, loneliness becomes a drain. Space for inner peace and self-discovery. 8. The inevitable dying process of life. Life is a continuous process of dying. This existential observation reminds us of the impermanence of life. Every moment brings us closer to death, making life a precious and fleeting experience. While this may seem morbid, it can also be liberating. Realizing the fleeting nature of life can inspire us to live more fully, appreciate the present, and find meaning in our daily actions. 9. The burden of expectations. The safest way to not be too miserable is not to expect to be very happy. This idea reflects the Stoic approach to life, in which managing expectations is key to maintaining emotional balance. By lowering our expectations, we protect ourselves from the disappointment that often comes when reality falls short of our wishes. According to this philosophy, happiness lies not in external circumstances, but in how we perceive and respond to them. 10. Marriage is a balance of rights and responsibilities. Getting married means you have rights and double the responsibilities. Marriage, often seen as the source of friendship and love, is also a profound responsibility. It requires balancing the rights of the individual with the needs of the partner and the relationship itself. In an age where individualism is celebrated, this observation reminds us that marriage requires sacrifice, commitment, and a deep sense of common purpose. 11. The nature of genius and talent. Talent hits a target that no one else can hit. Genius hits a target that no one else can see. This sharp distinction between talent and genius highlights the difference between excelling at something within a known domain talent and envisioning something entirely new genius. Talented individuals operate within established boundaries, while genius redefines boundaries, pushing humanity forward in ways that are often only appreciated in retrospect. 12. The hedonistic paradox. Happiness consists of the frequent repetition of pleasure. This hedonistic view holds that happiness arises from consistently experiencing moments of pleasure. However, true happiness often goes beyond mere pleasure. While hedonistic experiences contribute to a happy life, lasting fulfillment often comes from deeper sources such as meaning, purpose, relationships, and personal growth. 13. Politeness and compassion. Politeness is to human nature what warmth is to beeswax. Politeness, like warmth, softens interactions and makes social life easier. It facilitates communication, reduces friction, and helps us navigate complex social dynamics with grace. Likewise, compassion, especially toward animals, reveals a person's character. How we treat those who are most vulnerable often reflects our true nature. These philosophical reflections challenge us to rethink our approach to life, offering profound insights into the human condition. They encourage us to value health, trust, and authenticity, while reminding us of the inevitability of loss, the complexity of relationships, and the fleeting nature of time. By incorporating these lessons into our lives, we can navigate existence with greater wisdom, humility, and understanding. Whether we seek happiness, meaning, or fulfillment, the wisdom from these reflections serves as a guide to living a more thoughtful and intentional life.